What's up, everyone? Peace and welcome to my channel. I'm Elena and I'm a health coach, doula, plant and baby mom, lock-wearing, plant-based eating soul who has a passion for health and wellness, transparency, and community amongst us all. This channel is sure to have a topic that resonates with you, so stay tuned to hear what I have to say. Thanks for joining me, and let's get started. So I always start my day off with water, whether it's lemon, lime, or apple cider vinegar water. Today I chose apple cider vinegar, and a few of the benefits of consuming this is that it can aid in weight loss, helps control blood sugar, as well as detoxifying the body. So as kind of a pre-workout snack, I had that with half an apple. As a post-workout / breakfast, I had one of my favorite smoothies right now, which consists of a whole banana, 2 or 3 dates, peanut butter powder, cacao powder, and I just add the milk until it gets to my desired consistency. So just a little bit at a time, and then some ice to make sure it's nice and cold. And then I just blend it until it's smooth and the consistency that I like. I also had avocado toast, and I just started using Dave's Killer Bread, which is like super high in fiber and protein. And I just put that in the toaster, sliced up my avocado, slice it and dice it, and this was a perfect avocado, so I was a little excited. And I just smeared that all over the toast. I put a lot of avocado on my avocado toast, and I like to eat mine with tomatoes just because I like the flavor and the juiciness of the tomatoes. And then I just add some salt and pepper, and that's it for the avocado toast. And as I've mentioned before, arugula is my favorite green, so I just threw some of that in as well. For my morning snack, I wanted to give papaya a try. This is my first time finding one that I think was ripe. I've been looking for it. I've been wanting to try it, but I haven't found one that like ripened well. So this is my first time doing that. I scraped out the seeds and I just cut it the way I cut my mangoes because I really wasn't sure. And I gave it a taste and I hated it, so I put it to the side and I had a mango instead for my snack. And I just cut it up and I just had it with some plain raw almonds, which are rich in vitamin E, magnesium, potassium, and calcium. So for those of you wondering about calcium because of not consuming the dairy, almonds are a very good source of calcium. Moving on to AJ's lunch, I did roasted sweet potato sticks, and all I did was wash the potato off, peel the skin, and cut it into little sticks. I prefer sticks over wedges for her, just so that the edges don't get all crispy, because I just want her food to be nice and soft and not a choking hazard. So I lined them up on a baking tray, and I actually did half of these for me and then half for her. All of them I drizzled with a little bit of olive oil, just about a capful, if that much. And for my half, I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and a little bit of paprika. I like to add savory seasoning to my sweet potatoes just to balance the sweetness. And after I'm done preparing it, I just put them in a 400-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I'll flip them and cook them for another 10 minutes or so until they're nice and soft. For my lunch, all I had was some leftover cabbage, and honestly, I just reheated it on the stove. And I made quite a bit just because it has such a high water content. But another thing about cabbage is that it's very high in vitamin C as well as vitamin K, which is really good for mental function and concentration. I added some of the sweet potatoes just to have something to go with it. Sweet potatoes are very high in antioxidants and various vitamins and minerals. So that's what AJ and I have for our lunch. For AJ's dinner, I started some zucchini that I just roasted pretty much the same way as the sweet potatoes, and I cut it in half and then I cut it into little spears that she'd be able to hold in her hand, and I just added that to a few leftover sweet potato sticks from earlier. I drizzled the veggies with a little bit of grapeseed oil, and I just mixed them up with my hand to make sure they were coated well. And I added a teeny bit of salt and just lined the veggies up on the baking tray, and I let them bake the same for about 10 to 15 minutes on each side in a 400-degree oven. And then I got started with my dinner. So for my dinner, I made spaghetti, and I started off by boiling the water for the noodles, and then I grabbed the tomatoes that we had in the fridge, which were almost like done for, so I cut those up into big chunks, and I just roasted them in the oven to add to the sauce. I seasoned them with a little bit of salt, pepper, and a lot of garlic powder because I love garlic powder in my spaghetti. And yeah, I just went ahead and mixed it well and put it in the oven at 400 degrees, and maybe I cooked this for about 20 minutes or more. It just depends on how flavorful you want the tomatoes to get, so the longer the better, honestly. And then after the tomatoes are in the oven, I chopped up the onions that I use as like a base for every dish, and just went ahead and diced those up really well. As the water began to boil for the spaghetti, I added this yellow lentil spaghetti, which is just that yellow lentil flour, and I put that on to boil while I worked on the sauce. In addition to the onion, I also diced up some orange bell pepper and some garlic, and I just sauteed that in grapeseed oil as well, and just let that cook down till it's fragrant and the onions are translucent. And I seasoned everything with pretty much this same little trio: salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So I just seasoned the veggies with that as well. tomatoes out of the oven, and I just transferred them into my onion bell pepper mixture and just stirred them in and mixed them well. Then I got my pasta sauce, which is a new one I've been trying. It has no added sugar and all of the ingredients are easy to read, so I like that. And I just added it to my mix and I stirred it in, and basically from here I just allow everything to cook down and allow all of those flavors to combine. My noodles are done, so I just strain those and rinse them well. And now I'm starting to work on the veggies, which I chose to do broccoli. And all I'm doing is squeezing a little lemon juice on it and a little bit of garlic powder, and I just let it steam in the boiling water. AJ's little sticks are done, and I grabbed some of the zucchini and I added it to my meal as well. So this is my dinner. And then I just gave AJ a combination of the sweet potatoes and zucchini so that she can have a little more variety, and that's what she had for dinner. In between AJ's meals, she has breast milk, so those are her little snacks throughout the day. And her post dinner slash pre bedtime snack is also going to be breast milk. That's pretty much it for what me and my 8-month-old eat in a day. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. Check out the description bar for ways to reach me on social media, and see y'all in the next video. Peace.